Well, here we are with another episode of PBR with Nate. It's been a good little while since I posted anything. Had a really crazy ass work schedule. So that's taking up most of my time between working, sleeping, trying to spend time with the family. This has kind of went by the wayside. However, I've come up with an idea for our latest episode. Tonight I want to talk to you about regular folks. Folks like you and me, the folks we interact with each and every day. People who are just trying to make it through our lives, pay our bills, take care of our families, feed our kids, things such as that. We get up every morning, we go to work, we bust our ass to earn that paycheck, and we're satisfied with coming home at the end of the day, like some of us, having a nice cold PBR or whatever beverage of choice, or we just relax and sit in front of the TV, spend time playing with the kids, talking with the wife or husband, whatever it is. That's what I want to talk about. As I've watched over the past couple of weeks or so, all the things going on up in good old DC, we just love those folks. I've noticed that, none of those folks up there really give two shits about you or me. Yeah, they grandstand and they make these claims and they do this and they do that. But all of those idiots up there have been up there for, God, how many years now? I mean, some of them are so old that you're surprised they're not in a wheelchair, hooked up to some kind of IV, or, having a nurse change their adult diapers. This is ridiculous. I don't understand it. How did we get to this point? We keep electing these people, and all they do is sit up there in their gilded halls, eat their bacon wrapped shrimp, pat each other on the back, and then they get in front of a camera and they want to argue and argue and argue. That's a fat load of fucking horse shit. You and I know it. We watch these Kavanaugh hearings and think what you will about Kavanaugh or any of this other crap. That's all they did was just bitch and moan and cry and whine. It didn't matter what side they were on. These Democrats, they jumped out there and they found some woman that, said he tried to touch my boob over my shirt 36 years ago when he was 17 and I was 15. Yeah, whatever. We've all done it. And don't say you haven't. We've all wrestled on the bed trying to grab a boob or, whatever. We've done it. It's built into our DNA. We want to procreate. So, all that aside, oh, he's the drunk. Ah, whatever. Come on. Seriously? I drink these every day. Never once have I showed up to work drunk. I get it. I get up every day. I go to work. I bust my ass. I do good at my job. Sometimes I don't do so good at my job, but it is what it is. Here's the thing. All they want to do is keep themselves going where they're at. That's where they want to be. My favorite radio show in the morning, they call it the Bacon Wrapped Shrimp Club. And that's exactly what it is. They sit there and they eat that bacon wrapped shrimp. They sit up there nice and fat and sassy and live off of us. and they'll live off of us for the rest of their lives. You know, Harry S. Truman put it best. He said, anybody who goes into politics and comes out richer than what they started is a crook. And that's what every last one of them is. Don't let them fool you. I don't care if they're Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever. Unless one of them goes in there and says, listen, I'm going to serve this term and I'm going to get out. And I'm done. I've got an agenda. I'm going to hit it. And I'm going to get out. How many of them do that? Even the folks on our side, the conservative side, they do the same thing. The same thing. Everybody talks about how, you know, Lindsey Graham has jumped up and said, oh, he saved the Republican Party. You know, he chewed out folks in the Judiciary Committee. Lindsey Graham 2.0, boy, we love him. How long did we sit around and watch this guy just get fat and fat and fat and fat off of the lobbies and everything else? I could care less about that guy. Oh, don't get me started on people like Feinstein and, you know, those idiots up there. God, California. California is wasted on Californians. Nonetheless, I digress. The thing is that here we are, you and I, and I'm talking to you, the folks that do what I do. You have your little mortgage, you have your car payment, you have your wife or husband and 2.3 kids, and you're just doing everything you can to make ends meet. And, you know, in between, try and have some time, have some fun, enjoy yourselves, enjoy the freedoms and the liberties that living in this country provides. Just remember what, you know, some wise men said a long time ago. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Those are powerful words. You have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And all those idiots up there, every last frickin' one of them, all they want to do is to hinder you from achieving those rights, from life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's all they want to do. They just want to sit back and get fatter and fatter and fatter, and they feel like they have to, you know, go into these halls and debate and grandstand and use these massive college words in order to stay there and achieve it and make you think that they're, you know, smarter than you are. Or we vote for the lesser of two evils, or we do this, or we do that. Now, get rid of those bastards, every last one of them. You know, I hope the Senate flips. I hope it flips. I'm not flips to the Democrats. Let's put it this way. I hope that every last single one of these incumbents that's come up for this Senate gets voted out. You know, maybe that'll send a freaking message. Yeah, the Senate will still say the same. I'm not talking about a blue wave or a red wave. I'm talking about a common sense wave. That's what we need in this country. We need a common sense wave, just like you have common sense in your own home to take care of you and yours. Vote every last one of those bastards out. Get rid of them all. Let's really shake things up. Because this is getting to the point of ridiculousness. All this crap over Kavanaugh, the Supreme Court, that's all they're trying to do. They're trying to legislate from the bench. Both sides. Not just the Dems, which they've been doing that for years, but whatever. They're trying to legislate from the bench. You realize that that is not the way this country works. You legislate from the legislature. And the Supreme Court, all it does is interpret those laws based on what the Constitution says. Okay, this law is constitutional. Okay, we can go kick down somebody's door anytime we want to, anywhere, anytime. Sorry, that's unconstitutional. That's all they're supposed to do. They don't make laws from the bench. Are you kidding me? That's the third branch of government. They check and balance each other out. But they've gotten so wrapped up in themselves up there that they don't know which way's up and which way's down. They don't know their ass from a hole in the ground or shit and fall back in it. When I hear one of those idiots speak, I would rather hear a dry fart from a wet dog. Honestly. And so now they've gotten this country so divided that all these little snowflakes run around here and getting their feelings hurt over the last itty-bittiest little thing. And then, of course, the media is feeding right into it. They're just plastering it all over TV 24 hours a day to get us to hate each other. Really? Listen, some of my best, look, I'm as conservative as they come. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in the Declaration of Independence. And I believe it is as it's written. It's not a living document. It is as it's written. That's what I believe. But I've got some friends, some of the best friends I have in the world that I can count on. And they can count on me for anything at any time. Are dyed-in-the-wool liberals who believe totally opposite of what I do. But you know what? They're my brothers and my sisters. They're Americans. And, you know, when I joined the military for them too. Not just for people who think like I do. So get over yourselves. Deal with it. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The Bill of Rights. All of that. We cherish that. And we enjoy that. Go somewhere else and find out. You'll come running right back here. I guarantee you. So listen, I'm tired of all the bullshit. I'm tired of all these politicians. I'm tired of all these liars. Why can't we all just sit down together, drink a beer, pick a guitar, sit out on the porch, have conversations with each other, get mad at each other, but at the end of the day, we hug each other's neck, we tell each other we love you, and we go about our way. We go about our day. We go about our life. This is us. This is where we live. It's not about white, black, red, yellow, gay, straight, confused about what's between your legs. It's not about any of that. It's about us living in this country and making our country a better place as a shining beacon on a hill for all the rest of the world to see. Say, hey, we want to be like that place. So if we live our lives individually, and what was it that Reagan called it? I can't remember. American excellence or something like that. Some people call that racist, whatever. Some people call Make America Great Again racist. Guess what? Bill Clinton said it when he was running. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any of that stuff. It's all just talking points that feeds into this frenzy. If we live our lives individually to be greater, to be better, to pick up our fellow man. I'm not talking about the government doing it. Oh God. Really? They could they regulated gas cans. Now go buy a gas can somewhere and try to put gas in your lawnmower or whatever else without spilling that shit all over you. It ain't gonna happen. They couldn't get that right. So how in the hell do we think they're gonna get anything else right? What I'm talking about is us individually taking care of our own, being better. And then as we have taken care of our own, as we have settled our own house, then we help others around us settle their house. And then they help others to settle their house. They help others. That's life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And no, it's not socialism for any of you, my lefty friends who are out there listening. That's not socialism. That's individual responsibility. That's when you keep your damn hands out of my pocket, because I earned it. And I'll choose how to give it up. So anyway, that's what's been on my mind for the past few weeks. I haven't really known how to word it, and I hope I have tonight for everybody. I hope some of it's been humorous. You know, dry fart from a wet dog. That's pretty good. But along with the humor and the PBRs, I hope that what I've said has helped you to understand better. Me trying to be better. I hope that helps other people to be better. You know, live your life every day. Make your little world a little bit better each and every day. You're not perfect. None of us are perfect. Some of us have done horrible things. Lord knows I have. And I paid for it. But you know what? Good Lord's blessed me with what I got, and I intend on keeping it. I'm not going to let some douche up in some gilded hall tell me how I can live this life and how I can make it better. Common sense way, folks. That's what we're talking about. Alright, love every one of you. Cheers to you. Man, that's good. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition.